That's a joke, son.
Sorry, I don't recognize your human humor.
Rodney Thompson is here with me now on Game Ready Zero. Rodney, welcome back to the show.
Thanks a lot. It's been a while since I've been here.
So what's your title? I
actually got upgraded from associate designer to full-fledged game designer. RPG designer is actually my
RPG
new title.
designer.
Yes,
Well, hey,
yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
I believe that means you have to buy the beer.
That is in fact what that means, unfortunately.
Awesome.
Basically, I'm still the whipping boy of R&D.
Okay.
No, that's not true at all.
All right. Okay, good. So you work on you work on a lot of things. Why don't you tell us what you do primarily?
So my primary responsibility is to work on the Star Wars role-playing game.
Right.
I kind of manage all the books that come out of that line, but I also work on D&D a lot too, which obviously is why we're all here today at Game Day. But yeah, so I kind of primarily my responsibility is Star Wars, but I dabble in D&D whenever I can.
I was just talking with Chris Youngs, and he was mentioning for Adventure Path that you're working on that, and among other things that you've been doing. So you definitely keep busy with a lot of different things, right?
Yeah. So I'm really excited about working on the Adventure Path because I am a huge fan of the Adventure Paths that have come before so far. I have a big shrine to my Age of Worms campaign that I ran with my friends back in Tennessee, and so I'm really excited to get to work on that one with Chris. And I've already done 3 articles for D&Di that are coming up as well. So yeah, I get to play in a lot of different sandboxes, which is really great because it keeps you from getting stuck in a rut.
Right.
And then when I spend 6 weeks working on development for a D&D book and then get back to Star Wars, I feel very refreshed.
Right.
So
No, that's pretty cool.
It keeps you from ever really burning out on anything, which is really awesome.
So a lot of people here, a lot of the designers or almost all the designers were here DMing for people, and I've been asking people, so how many games did you DM?
I actually ran 4 today. I was very busy. We got here at 9, and I had one that went really quick, so I was able to get an extra one in. And my last session was really great because it was a guy had his 10-year-old son there, and he was running it with him, or he was playing with him, and I had a really great table there too. So I was feeling kind of like I was dragging at the end there, but they really revitalized me, and I had a really great time running it.
It was really neat. I had one moment when I was walking by, and I had your table, and you were sitting there, and behind you at another table was Sammy from our CS department, who's also helping out in DMing, and you guys were kind of lined right up. And I just paused for a moment, and I saw you going, and I could just hear it. Everybody's going, and all these antics. And then right behind you, Sammy was standing up to his table, doing the same thing. And I'm like, man, if I could have just captured that on film, that says it all right there, you know.
Sammy is a very energetic guy, and I also talk with my hands a lot. So no surprise that you saw me flailing around or whatever. I actually think one of the great things about having I don't know how many tables we have here, 18, 19 tables?
20 tables.
20 tables here. We had 20 tables running simultaneously, all of them just jam-packed full. And at one point I was running my game, and one of the guys rolled a critical hit, and our whole table cheers, right? 2 seconds later, from way down the hall, I hear another table go, clatter, clatter, yay! So cheering, and then another one 30 seconds later cheering down the way. So, and then occasionally you hear a whole table, oh, as they all get disappointed by a critical miss or someone dying or what have you. So it's been really cool. There's just been so much D&D here that I feel like I've been completely bombarded with it.
Right. Wow. And I think that just goes to show. I mean, people are having fun. They're really enjoying it. They're really into it. It's really good to see. And I know it's we all have been working with this stuff for a while, but it's still really good to see everybody just say, yes, this is really fun. This is really good.
One of the best parts about the day today is that I've gotten to play D&D with a bunch of people that I don't normally get to play with. Right. I mean, I've got my Monday game that I run and my Wednesday game that I play in, but I ran with 20 different people today that I've never met before, and we sat right down, started playing D&D, and had such a good time that we were joking back and forth and making random pop culture references I want to do, just like we've been playing together for 10 years or so. So that's been a really great side of today, is that any of these guys that I played with today, I could see myself sitting down and running a campaign with them.
Right. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's been really good. And you know what? You can't beat a job where one of your responsibilities is to play D&D for a day, right? So
yeah,
I've had a blast. I'm exhausted. I know my voice is going to be completely gone by tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a blast.
All right, man. Rodney Thompson, thanks again for coming on the show, man.
No problem, Mike. Thanks for having me, buddy.